What is up, everybody? It is JT Sports. I am back to you guys with another video. And I got to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers tying with the Detroit Lions 16-16. Now, before I get into it, I want to give out a disclaimer to those of you guys watching this video. I pride myself on giving unbiased analysis, but in this video, I'm probably going to be really emotional because I'm really peed off because I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So, this video may be really different compared to the majority or 99% of my videos because, I try not to let my feelings, interfere with my analysis. But I really had to get on here and I just had to vent because I have been screaming at the TV for the past 2 hours and a half. This is probably going to be the only video that I'm able to upload for the next couple of days because I'm probably going to use the remainder of my voice for this video. But I got to come on here and I got to vent. I know a lot of you guys want analysis and things like that, but I really have to vent. So that's what this video is going to be, me venting. So first things first, to clear this up, a lot of people were saying, where's Dwayne Haskins? Dwayne Haskins is injured. He has something that happened to his face a couple of months ago. He has been inactive for Pittsburgh for pretty much the whole entire season. That's why Mason Rudolph started this game, and that's why we didn't see Dwayne Haskins. He's injured. He didn't even suit up this game. Don't know when he's going to return, but one answer that we know for sure is that Mason Rudolph most definitely is not the future at quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that crosses out one answer for when Big Ben decides to hang up the cleats. So it's pretty much down to Dwayne Haskins. So we know Mason Rudolph is not the future. That's taken care of. When you look at Mason Rudolph in this game, man, I was really frustrated. And when I say really frustrated, I was severely frustrated because Pittsburgh could have won this game. And you can blame it on Mike Tomlin and things like that. Mike Tomlin definitely deserves a good amount of blame in this. But I'm not going to get on the fire Mike Tomlin train like how social media always wants to do. We know Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL. He definitely should be in the conversation for Coach of the Year. But I already kind of knew where this game was heading last night when I got the news on my phone around 9 to 10 o'clock last night that Big Ben wasn't going to be able to play in this game because he was put on the COVID-19/IR reserve list, and I already knew what was going to happen. And for anybody who questioned if the Steelers could do better than Big Ben, because there were a lot of people last night on social media saying that Mason Rudolph couldn't do no worse than how Big Ben has played this year. Big Ben has not played bad. He hasn't played great, but he definitely has been very efficient. And on top of that, a lot of people underestimated just how important Big Ben was to the Steelers team. I know he hasn't played the best, but he still has played pretty good with the football, hasn't turned the football over that much over the last couple of weeks. And on top of that, a lot of people didn't really think about the veteran presence that Big Ben brings to this offense, because you got to remember that this is a very young offense. The offensive line is young. You got a rookie center. You got a rookie offensive tackle. You got a rookie running back. So having a veteran, a proven veteran like Big Ben at QB is very important, especially when it comes to key situations, because there were a lot of key situations in this game where you could look back and say, dang, man, Pittsburgh really missed the veteran leadership of Big Ben back there at quarterback. Now, when you look at the missed touchdown that Mason Rudolph had when the Steelers were inside the red zone, Ray McCloud was wide open. Mason Rudolph just put it in the dirt. I'm trying to keep it PG, man, because I know there's a lot of underage kids who watch my videos, but it's really hard for me not to use profanity because I honestly, I don't understand how you can just put the ball in the dirt, dude. It's right there. On top of that, you're throwing the ball too hard when you got Deontay Johnson wide open. There was a play when Deontay Johnson was wide open, and instead of just, easing the ball in there, he got to try to throw a rocket. Don't really understand that. And then we got to get on the defense, because Mike Tomlin is a defensive-minded coach. Detroit could only do one thing in this game, and that was run the football. They couldn't throw the ball because Jared Goff was battling some kind of injury that he had to his lower back. So that kind of made Detroit one-dimensional in terms of what they could do offensively, because Jared Goff was pretty much ineffective when it came to throwing the football, and pretty much the whole entire offense was running the football. You thought Pittsburgh would try to find a way to key in and stop the run. They got better in the second half, but still no excuse for how the linebackers played. Devin Bush, Joe Schobert played terrible in this game, and I don't like calling out players, but I feel like the criticism is well-deserved. Devin Bush didn't play good. Joe Schobert didn't play good neither. So then you got to look at the fact that Kendrick Green, the rookie center that Pittsburgh drafted this past year, I like him a lot. He couldn't really get the snap down. And I had a feeling that his too high snap was going to end up costing the Pittsburgh Steelers at some point in this game, whether that be field position or whatnot, and it ended up happening. Then, in overtime, you got Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson catches the ball, makes one guy miss. He gets loose of the football, he fumbles the ball, gives Detroit back the football. And for Deontay Johnson, I love you a lot, man. I love you a lot. But you gotta understand the point of the game that we're at. All you need to do, pick up a little bit more yards. You already got the first down. Cool. Your number one priority should be protecting the football. I understand you want to make a play. I understand you want to win the game. But you gotta understand the situation of the game. Get the first. Take care of the ball. Like, golly, man. I love you, man. I really love you, Deontay Johnson. I love you. You're one of my favorite Steeler players right now, man. But you got to understand the game situation, man. You got to understand, I got the first down. Let me try to pick up a little bit extra something, but my number one priority should be taking care of the football. Then, Pat Freiermuth, same thing. Hold on to the ball, man. Like Mike Tomlin, his biggest thing when it comes to coaching is being disciplined, not beating yourself. And Pittsburgh did that in this game. So many times they beat themselves. And you look at Detroit. Detroit was literally handing Pittsburgh the game. Literally. When Detroit went out to kick that field goal in overtime to try to win the game, I knew it was going to be a miss. I already knew it. My question was going to be, okay, what was Pittsburgh going to do once they get the ball back? Nothing. I'm just really frustrated. I'm not even looking at the stats, man. I'm just venting with you guys. And then the offensive coordinator, Matt Canada, man, I don't really know how much blame to really give him, because I don't really think he called a bad game. There was some questionable play calls here and there, but overall, I don't really think that I can give Matt Canada, I don't really think I can blame this loss fully on him, really, because, I feel like he did the best with Mason Rudolph that he could, just that Mason Rudolph wasn't making the throws. He wasn't. And like I said, Dwayne Haskins was inactive. He's been inactive for pretty much the whole entire season for Pittsburgh because he has a face injury. So Mason Rudolph was pretty much all he had to work with. Najee Harris had a great day on the ground, off the line, did a very good job opening up running lanes for Najee Harris. And then you look at the Detroit Lions, man, because I know Lions fans are going to watch this video too. I kind of feel bad for you guys, because it's like every time you guys have a chance to win the game, you find a way to mess it up. And now you can't even buy a win. You can't even buy a win. You tied. So, I don't really know, man. I'm kind of really frustrated. My nose is running and stuff like that. I can barely talk. I'm just really frustrated because Pittsburgh should have won this game. They could have won this game. They had ample opportunities to win this game, man. The defense had letdowns. On top of that, Pittsburgh not only tied, I mean, yeah, it's better than not losing, but I mean, if we're going to lose TJ Watt and, you know, the key players that we've lost in this game, I'd rather win the game. I'd rather exchange a soul for a soul. If we were going to lose TJ Watt, I'd rather win the game if we're going to lose TJ Watt. Get what I'm saying? I'd rather not lose TJ Watt and tie. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a loss, man. It's 2 losses in my opinion. Like, yeah, we're like a game, like half a game, 0.5 a game behind Baltimore for the division league. But Jesus, man. Jesus. I'm really lost for words, man, because this game really frustrated me. Like, I was yelling for like 45 minutes. I'm pretty sure I probably got a noise complaint because I'm in my college dorm room, so I'm probably going to have a noise complaint that I got to answer to. But I honestly feel like Pittsburgh could have won this game. Even when the news came out that Big Ben was going to be out this game, like, I still feel like Pittsburgh should win. And on top of that, you know, the referees had some stupid calls. Like, how the hell was that roughing the pass on Jared Goff? Don't understand. That shit made no sense to me. Excuse profanity. Gotta use it. It was BS. I don't understand why the NFL is trying to make this game so soft, man. I understand. You want to emphasize safety and stuff like that. But football is a man's sport, man. It's a physical sport. People are going to get hit. It just is what it is. I understand you want to emphasize safety. I understand you want to lessen the amount of concussions in this game. I understand you want to make the game of football as safe as possible. But at the end of the day, every time you strap up that helmet, every time you put them pads on, man, it doesn't matter how safe you try to make the game, it's still going to be injuries. It's still going to be concussions. It's still going to be a physical sport. I understand you want to try to make it safe. I understand that. But doggone, man. Like, what do you want the defender to do in that situation? Like, really? That was such a bogus call, man. Such a bogus call. A bogus call. Then the offensive pass interference on James Washington. Like, come on. Come on. He barely touched him. Are you serious? Like, I'm not going to say the referees are the reason why Pittsburgh lost this game because I don't like to blame the referees for losses. But they definitely had a huge hand in deciding the outcome of this game. But at the end of the day, Pittsburgh still had ample opportunities to win this game. And he couldn't capitalize. So, yeah, man, I know I didn't really say much of anything in this video, but I just had to let out my frustrations because it don't really make a lot of sense. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. So, hopefully, Big Ben can play next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. And if he doesn't play next week, I'm hoping to God that Dwayne Haskins can somehow heal up from whatever facial injury he's going through right now. And he can play next week if Big Ben isn't ready to go. Because I can't see no more of Mason Rudolph at QB. I just can't. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of seeing Mason Rudolph. Can we just let bygones be bygones? I don't understand why Pittsburgh always misses when it comes to guys who are supposed to be the potential successor. You guys let me know down in the comment section down below who's worse, Mason Rudolph or Landry Jones. You guys remember Landry Jones? You guys remember Landry Jones? Landry Jones had Le'Veon Bell, a top 5 offensive line, Martavis Bryant, Antonio Brown, and he was doo-doo. He was doo-doo. I don't know who's worse, Landry Jones or Mason Rudolph. But all I know is that Mason Rudolph isn't the QB of the future. So we can play process of elimination. Hopefully it's Dwayne Haskins. Don't know. But all I know is for right now is doggone sure not Mason Rudolph. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about this game down in the comment section down below. Make sure that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content, and thanks for watching.